Okay, so countdown to the midterms. We are also going to be seeing President Trump meeting with President Xi right before the midterms in September 24th to be exact. So joining us now to discuss, Dante Mills is a federal trial attorney and Democrat strategist, and Tim Graham is the executive editor for Newsbusters. Good morning, gentlemen. Great to have you. So let's pivot a little bit to the midterms here. America's latest redistricting battles are heading south as both South Carolina and Georgia's Republican governors announce plans to call special sessions. Although South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster hasn't set a date yet, his plan could reportedly cost his state's lone Democrat congressman his seat in the November midterms. Then Georgia Governor Brian Kemp's special session is scheduled to start June 17th. I'm going to start with you first here, Tim. Where do we go from here with these two states, especially in the South, as to redistricting? Because the Republicans right now have the upper hand.
Sure. Now, you do have, for example, Jim Clyburn in South Carolina was on CNN on Sunday, and he said, I don't think I'm losing anything. You know, some of these people have incumbency. But obviously, yes, how you redistrict these things matters. What we have heard from the national media is a lot of this wild-eyed talk about Jim Crow 2.0 again, or how this Supreme Court decision is somehow like Dred Scott in 1857. I mean, just the absolute ridiculous panic that somehow blacks are going back to pre-Civil War status.
What's your take on this, Dante? Because it seems like every time there's a battle, whether it's congressional lines or some other electoral challenge, it seems like Democrats always default to race and race baiting. What say you?